Good morning and welcome back to the FPL Tom YouTube channel ahead of double game week 33. And oh my, this is a big potential stream. We've got a lot going off. Of course, people are activating bench boosts. People are playing the free hit chip. People are triple captaining. Let me know if you've got a chip active this week. Let me know which one it is. Of course, for me, it's going to be a cheeky little bench boost. And aside that, we've got that potential of 13k subscribers by the end of today's stream. We need 31 people to hit that subscribe button, to hit our end of season goal and hit 13k subscribers. I never expected to say this when I started the channel that we'd hit 13k subscribers. I never expected 1,000 subscribers. I never expected people to watch the content. So we can hit 13k today. Oh, we're in for a good one. We are in for a very, very good one. I'll probably be live around till 9:45-ish today. I've got other plans today. We're off to Bury a little bit later to watch them potentially go and win the league. I think they've got 8,000 tickets already sold. So yeah, it's going to be an absolute mad one for that one. That, of course, will be out on the second channel. So if you aren't already subscribed to that one, head over to that one as well. Looking through the chat, we've already got some absolute legends in here as well. Andy, FPL Shane, who else? We've got Jessica's in here. Yeah, just lots of guys. Owen, IO, Matt, loads, absolutely loads. Do get your questions in. We'll try and answer as many as we possibly can in today's stream. And let me know what you think of the new camera. We got a new, I think it's like a Razer Pro. I still need to tweak around with some of the settings. Let me know what you think. Is it too bright? Is it too low? Do I look okay? I mean, my bags under my eyes do not look good. You can tell I didn't sleep well last night or the night before. But yeah, that's kind of where we're at. But yeah, let's what should we do first? Let's take a look at my team because we did make some moves last night. We did make some moves. We brought in Raya, Kivior, Munoz, Gvardiol, Saar, Bowen, Salah, De Bruyne, Mateta, Isak, Marmoush the captain. We've got Areola, Rodgers, Konza, and Saliba. That is what we've gone for. The moves that we have made were all the ones that I did suggest within my videos for this week. We brought in KDB, we've brought in Morgan Rodgers, we've brought in Kivior, and we've brought in Saliba. As you can see, the bench boost is active, and I'm liking it. I am liking it. Of course, there is no Saka. That could be a big blow. I do imagine he'll be quite highly owned today. Heading into this double game week, I imagine a lot of people will be looking at him in terms of captain as well. Looking at the poll early doors, 29%, 56 to Marmoush though. So we'll probably still have the most captain player. But yeah, I get people obviously would go Saka over KDB, but I've taken a little bit of a gamble. We're at this point in the season. We're going to have a little bit of fun with it, and we're going to play it like this. So this is the way that I would go for. Craig asks, would you double up on Rodgers and Rashford, taking out Clivert and Murphy? I don't think I'd go for the double up. I think I'd probably pick one or the other. Yep, that's my bench. That is my bench. That's the bench I've got for this week. I have Saka and KDB. Might need a coin toss later. Yes, we'll definitely do a coin toss for Saka or KDB. What about Savinho? Wouldn't go near him. His minutes are dog at the moment. Let's go. Welcome to the chat, Jamie. Hope you're doing good, my friend, on this morning, on this Saturday morning, on a bank holiday as well. Well, not technically anymore, but it's a bank holiday weekend. I really hope we get early City team news. We might do. We might potentially do a little bit later, but we'll have to wait and see. Is Areola, Kivior, Bradley, Isak a good bench boost? Depends who's in the starting 11. If you've got a team full of doublers, I don't mind that. Areola's got a decent fixture, a double for Kivior, good fixture for Bradley, and Isak definitely could score against Aston Villa. So, yeah, I don't mind that as a bench boost. I think that's a pretty decent bench boost, pretty steady. Like I said, guys, if you have just joined the stream and you're an already existing subscriber, make sure you are hitting that like button. It is massively appreciated by myself. If you are new to the channel as well, make sure you are hitting that subscribe button. Today could be the day that we do hit our end of season goal and hit 13k subscribers. Like I said, we need now 29 people. Let me just cover that bit up. Is it going to focus? It's not going to focus. Good. Okay. But yeah, we need 29 people. There we go. That's all we need. So, yeah. Is Liver to Konza worth doing on a bench boost? Yes. Downgrading Saliba to Kivior. Burnt for Ruben Diaz. Murphy to Rogers. Help. I don't mind all those moves, to be honest. I think, obviously, downgrading could potentially go wrong if Saliba gets benched. If Kivior gets benched for whatever reason. But, yeah. Bank holiday, how come I'm at work? Yeah, a lot of people are still at work, unfortunately. Assuming you're using a free hit next week, yes, that is the plan. Free hit in game week 34. Glasner AM didn't work out well this week. Will it work out again this week? He's still pretty decent in terms of the rankings. Let me just see if I can find it. I think it's this one. It's not that one. It's this one. There we go. So he's still up there in terms of those predicted points for the assistant manager this week because he does have that chance of a table bonus. Bournemouth are definitely a fixture that they could get something out of. Bournemouth have been pretty hit and miss in recent weeks as well. But Palace just look woeful, don't they? They don't look great, but I probably would just leave it as is for right now. I don't think I'd eat up an Arsenal slot. I don't think I'd eat up a City slot. So there's still that potential with Glasner that he could go big this week. Maybe last week was a little bit of a trap. I know there was a massive swing. We could have that massive swing again where it's like a 23-point swing between Mikel Arteta and Oliver Glasner. But I think if I had Glasner, I think I'd still ride it out and stick with it. That'd be my personal opinion anyway. Would you sell Saka to KDB? I would not. I probably wouldn't go for that one. Mohammed has entered the chat. Thank you for being a channel member, bro. Appreciate you. Is Glasner to Arteta worth a transfer this week? Possibly a -4. I don't think it is. I don't think it is. Free hit 34 draft. There will be a video out a bit later tonight on that one, my friend. Yeah, Mateta's a bit of a donkey, isn't he? I can't wait to get rid of him. I definitely probably will get rid of him after this double game week is finished. Probably move to Chris Wood. There's some decent fixtures coming up for Nottingham Forest, so he'll probably be the player that I do look to move to. Hi, I need some advice on my team. AM on Glasner, 1 free transfer. I mean, I think your team looks pretty decent, to be honest. Savinho's probably the doubt that I would maybe remove from that team. But I don't know who you'd go to. I really don't know who you'd go to on that one. So that's a difficult one. I'd either probably switch Glasner or I'd switch Savinho because I don't know about his minutes. I really don't. Dilemma on AM. I'm moving to Arteta. Who to sell? Raya, Saliba, or Saka? Probably Raya's the lowest, like, upside out of all of those, so probably he would be the one. Debating between Bowen or KDB for Murphy, leaning towards Bowen. Thoughts? I don't mind Bowen. The reason that I've gone for KDB is I thought he looked really good against Crystal Palace. They've got the double this week. They've got a potential double in 36 as well. But I do like both players. I genuinely do like both players. Feel like last game week was so underwhelming. Not convinced on selling good assets for doublers with so fixtures for Aston Villa. I get that. I think people sometimes do get burnt by double game weeks or certain double game weeks. But then certain ones go down in like FPL history where they're just absolutely mental. So my advice is always try and challenge the doubles. I know there's some really good saucy fixtures for single game week players as well this week though. Bowen, Salah, Connor Bradley I know people are looking at as well. Thank you for the compliment on the new camera, Jess. I hope you guys are enjoying it, seeing my face in a little bit more. Crystal clear 4K. Yeah, I know Wood's not scored in months, but the fixtures are there, and I do believe fixtures sometimes can breed form out of people. Is it worthwhile to sell Murphy to Rogers for a -4 hit? I did. I just think that extra fixture. Morning to the channel. Morning, Tom. New to the channel from the middle of the season. Really like the cut of your jib on a free hit. Rank chasing, positive reinforcement needed. Is Rashford, Watkins, and Rodgers too mad? I don't think I would go for Watkins because it does seem like him and Rashford and Watkins are kind of more interchanging rather than a together pair. So I probably wouldn't go for one of them, and I think Rashford probably starts ahead of Watkins for me personally. We'll have a look at some predicted lineups, but yeah, that's probably the way I'd sit on that one. Would you say Martinelli or Moreno could be good moves? I probably would prefer Moreno. I don't know about his minutes though. And Martinelli is currently sat second on the Fantasy Football Hub predicted points for this game week. Again, I'm not really sure why or how that's the case, but it is, and it's a little bit baffling. Is this the only double game week left? No, we're going to get one in 36, depending on FA Cup results. Doing a -4, Palmer to Saka, KDB and Visser to Marmoush. Should I go -8 and do Kivior instead of Greaves for the bench boost? I would probably do that -8, yes. And then activate the bench boost. Morning, Murphy or Martinelli or Moreno? I probably would go Moreno ahead of Murphy, in my opinion. No worries, Chris. Anytime, bro. Thank you for being a new subscriber to the channel. Glad you enjoyed the content. For a -4, I could do Savinio to KDB and Kivior for Gabriel. However, would need to either bench Kivior, Munoz, Gvardiol, or Konza would have a double game week. I mean, you could bench Gvardiol, like, for the upside of chasing KDB. I get it. I do get that, and I think that could be the one. That could be the move. That genuinely could be the move. Yeah, I probably still would go Moreno, yeah, on that one. Foden to KDB or Bowen. Already have Saka. I think if you've already got Saka, take the fun pick and go KDB. Double this week. Potential double in 36. Obviously, I'm a big fan of Jarrod Bowen, though, as you can see. He's made my team as well. But yeah. Yes, my plan is to free hit next week, get rid of all the doublers, and yeah, have the team ready for game week 35 and start to build towards those doubles as well. FPL Shane says, got 14 points on the bench boost last week, very meh, but up to 11k with a free hit this week, and a wildcard planned in 35, still 45 points off the leader in my mini league. Come on, Shane, we can do it. We can do it. I think, though, like, maybe a couple smart picks over the next few weeks definitely could get you there. Definitely could claw back that 45. So hopefully, mate, we can get you there with it. Let me know if you want to get the free hit in. We actually need to put a tweet out. We haven't put a tweet out, have we? Give me a hot second. Give me a hot second. Right, let me put it on that so you guys can't see my tweet. But let me put one out for you guys so you can send me your teams. Give me a second. Team reviews live on stream. Here we go. Right, let me share my screen again with you guys. Boom, head over to this tweet if you want to get your team reviewed by me. We'll do them at 9 o'clock, all right? 9 o'clock, we'll do some team reviews. If you want to get them sent to me, if you're on a free hit, if you're on a bench boost, whatever your situation might be this week, head over to my Twitter, plonk them on there, and let me know what dilemmas you've got. Let me know what transfers you've got left, anything like that, and we will try and help as many of you out as possible. Right, let's take a look then at the... I've clicked the wrong one. Balls. I've clicked the wrong one. Right, bring that up. Let's see what's going off in the chat. I just needed to switch screens on this one. There we go. Boom. Back to that one. Pope or Sells in net? Ooh, I probably would go Sells. I think Pope's had his big day in the sun, so I'd probably go Pope on that one. My God, the chat is moving quick today. I have a question. Would you transfer Kivior for Saliba so that I can go Jacob Murphy to Bowen for a -4? I think with him not having a double game week, probably not. And I don't think I would go near either Asensio or Savinio in my personal opinion. Bench boost in 33 or 36. Advice, please have no free hits. I mean, if you've got no free hit, then you can't load up on as many doublers, so you're probably looking more likely at a bench boost in 36. But it depends what your bench looks like. If your bench looks good, go for it this week. I don't mind that. Tom, did you see about the... No, I did not. No, I did not. I'm going to go and check the Discord. By the way, if you do want to join the Discord, there will be a link somewhere in the stream. So make sure you're getting yourself in there as well. Lots of good stuff going off in the Discord. Where have you put this about? Oh my God, 25 plus messages. Jesus. Lots going off in the Discord. Lots going off in the Discord. I haven't seen it. Unless I'm missing something. I can't see it. But yeah, there's a lot going off in the Discord. Hey Tom, midfield is Salah, Palmer, Murphy, Sarr, Moreno. 2 free transfers. Do I sell Sarr and Palmer for Saka and KDB or keep Palmer? Free hitting in 34. I like the moves. I probably would go balls deep on that one, mate. I probably would make those moves. Who would you give the AM chip to for this game week? This is the last week of my AM. Probably Arteta or... Yeah, I probably would be Arteta. I just don't think Palace are quite there as a team. If I'd already gone Glasner, though, I probably would maybe give him that another chance. Because there is another chance of table bonus. But, yeah. Trent is apparently back in training. Was going to go for Bradley for the bench boost. Would Konate be the safer pick? Yeah, he probably would be the safer pick then if Trent's back in training. Plan is to Raya to Pickford, have Martinez. Pickford has Southampton and Ipswich to play. What do you think? I don't know why you take a double out this week. But I guess if you're not bench boosting and have got Martinez, then that's fine. Yep, don't mind it. What about a Wan-Bissaka yellow flag? I haven't heard anything on that one. We'll have a look on that. See if he's in the predicted lineups. If he's not, that might be a problem for people that did, of course, go for that one. Saka or Maramouche as captain? I probably would lean more towards Maramouche. That would be my verdict on that one. Where's Salah on the poll? He's technically the other one, isn't he? He's down as other for once. We might get a week where Salah's not 100% effective ownership. But I still reckon he will be. Oh, wow. Fair play, Jamie. Fair play. You must have just forgot. Take the points and run. Are you sure Kivior starts both game weeks? I'm not 100% sure, but I definitely think he's got a strong contention to. Yeah, I get the point about people saying Pep Roulette. And it could come back to bite me in the arse. It could be egg on the face. I just think, right, this is KDB's final few games for City. Pep's not got to worry about him next season. Pep's not got to worry about keeping this guy fit. He can run him dead into the ground and just let him run into the ground and he'll be fine, right? Okay? And this is the thing, right? I probably would leave it at that. He's going to want to play every single game before he leaves this club. This club that he's given a lot of years to, won a lot of trophies with, won the Champions League with, right? This guy is just going to literally go, right, Pep, I want to play every game. It's my final few games. He rolled back the years against Palace. There's a chance of 2 double game weeks, which could outweigh Saka. So, I'm just going to go for it. I get the point about the FA Cup as well. But like I said, I just think he's probably going to play most minutes. Both of those games for City as well are massive. Are massive for their Champions League football. Genuinely, I think he will play most minutes for the remainder of the season. What is the point in resting and rotating him? That's it. I genuinely don't think he's going to get that much rest or rotation, in my personal opinion. So, yeah. Do I sell Murphy to Rodgers for a -4? I did, so I think that's a perfectly fine and logical thing to do. I have a feeling about KDB, and KDB has nothing to worry about. He will play with freedom. All right, Andy, we love to see it. We can do a coin flip later anyway. For Saka or for Foden. Oh, my days. What is this doing? My laptop's just having a moment, bless it. Let's turn that off. My laptop's just having a moment, so it just wasn't telling me how many people are sat in the stream. But we've got 112 of you currently sat in the stream. Only 24 likes though, so definitely get those up. Definitely hit the like button. Get as many as possible in here early doors. Like I said, we are trying to hit 13k subscribers by the end of today. And yeah, we're fast approaching it. We're fast approaching it. We need 22 more people to hit subscribe, and we'll hit the 13k milestone for today's video. Rank these Bowen and Mbeumo KDB. I think KDB, then Bowen, then Mbeumo in that order, in my opinion. Mateta seems like a remove for Watkins. I don't know about Watkins' minutes, so I think that's a dicey one. I'm just going to give Mateta the double game week. Hope that he plays all right minutes. But yeah, that's probably the way I'd set on that one. Palmer, Murphy, Isak, 2, Saka, KDB, Visser, -4. Worth it. Bench boost is active. 2 doublers and Visser. Yeah, go on. Go on. Liveramento to Bradley for the -4 for the bench boost. Probably not. No double game week. Trent back in training. Not worth it. Bowen, Salah, Isak, Murphy. I mean, it's not bad. It's not bad. KDB or Bowen, please coin flip. We can do a coin flip for you, mate. Right. Heads is going to be Bowen. Heads is going to be Bowen. Tails. I mean, the camera can't really focus on it. Yeah, the tails, whatever. Right, I'm just going to have to let you know which one it is. But tails is Bowen. Heads is going to be KDB. There we go. Right. It's tails. Jared Bowen. There you go, Jared Bowen. Double Liverpool defence. Finding it hard to get excited for Man City and Arsenal. I don't think I'd go near double Liverpool defence. I just don't think I would. I get the point about double Arsenal, double City, but double Arsenal have got 44% chance of clean sheet in both fixtures, so I probably would lean towards it. I think it could be really good. X minutes of Digne. I mean, he could play all right minutes. Now they're out the Champions League, but yeah. I think Watkins over Mateta now. Watkins will get more minutes. I don't know. Is the FPL website down? Let's have a check. No to that answer. Maybe your Wi-Fi's down. Try and update it, but yeah. Big coin one for me. Saka or KDB. Maybe save it for later. Bro, we'll do it now. We've got the coin ready. Heads is going to be Saka. Tails is going to be KDB, all right? It's tails. KDB. KDB, baby. That is where we're at with that one. KDB. Do keep your questions coming in. Keep the likes coming in on the stream as well. Massively appreciate everybody that is here early doors this morning. Big shout out to you guys as always. Like I said, we are trying to hit 13k subscribers today, which would be absolutely mega if we could get that done. But we're doing team reviews at 9 o'clock as well, so head over to my Twitter if you want to go for it. Thanks, Tom. Differential Bowen hat trick will be there. Bro, let's hope so. If we get a Bowen cheeky hat trick, I'll bust out some moves. At the back end of last season, I had Bowen for his hat trick, and I did say on stream that I would do some dancing. The dancing will be back. Let's put it that way. If Bowen gets a cheeky hat trick, we'll get some more dancing doing. All right? Easy. I'm doing Marmouche, says Jamie. Nice. Buy Trossard for a -4 or keep Bruno. Trossard. I don't think I'd want that one. Palmer, Murphy, Isak, 2, Saka, KDB, Visser for a -4. Bench boost is active. Yeah, I said I'd probably go for that one, bro. I'm going to go for it for 34 because the way that I'm attacking the doubles. And I think you've got time to prepare for that 37 blank with free transfers building up. Yeah, I don't think anybody's going to have KDB cap. KDB cap or the safe Marmoush pick? I probably would go for the Marmoush pick because KDB's already a big differential anyway, right? So if Marmoush goes off, you've got yourself covered with the captaincy. But if KDB goes off or doesn't go off, it's only 8%, right? It's only 8%. So, yeah. It's a bit knee-jerky. I get it. It is a bit knee-jerky. But you know what? We're here. It's his final few games. We're just going to go for it, right? There's the potential of the double in 36. One of those games is Southampton, by the way. And if he's looking good heading into that, my God, what a mega differential he could be. No worries, FPL English Aussie, sorry. Best of luck for you for this game week. And Buemo, Rashford, or Bowen for Murphy. I'd be tempted with either Rashford or Bowen, in my personal opinion. I'd start Saliba. I mean, game week 38 is always a bit of a mad one. And there's always some real rogue shock kind of results. But KDB triple captain on the final day could be a tasty option. No, the outcome is definitely not always tails. Genuinely, bro, the outcome is not always tails. It's usually heads. It's been a little bit sus today with the tails. Currently, I have Cap Moreno. Don't think I'd probably go for that one. Money mate, hold Asensio and Murphy or take a -4 Rodgers and Bowen. I think I'd go the -4 route there, mate. I probably would do that. Yeah, -4. Or you going triple Arsenal defence? I am indeed. We're going to go with that. Triple Arsenal defence. Saliba, Kivior, Raya. If they don't keep a clean sheet, we're stuffed. If they do, we're laughing. We are genuinely laughing at that point if they keep a clean sheet across this double game week. Big risk, I know, but we're playing a little bit risky. I'm fed up of just hovering around 15k. I'm genuinely fed up of it a little bit. So we're going to take the gamble. Why De Bruyne over Saka? I'm a little bit... I mean, both minutes for both players aren't secure. They're just not. Both players could very easily get dropped. There is that risk. But I just went for it. I fancied going for that triple Arsenal route more than I fancied the KDB route, in my personal opinion. With double teams, how to navigate next week if a wildcard pulled today. How many transfers have you got taken into that wildcard would be my question, John. You seen predicted lineups from FPL Meerkat? I have not. Is it gonna make me blush? Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Arsenal, there's 2 here. Uh-oh. I mean, at least Kivior and Saliba are in both. And Raya, so that one's kind of done. Then there's the left-hand lineup that has Nawari and Trossard in. Then there's the right lineup, which has Martinelli, Moreno, Saka in for the second game. So it doesn't have Saka in one of the games. So that builds me with a lot of confidence. Watkins, McGinn in for one, Rashford in for the other. Rashford not in for the other, but Rodgers across both. Okay, Konza in for both. Someone was asking me about Digne minutes. He's in one of the predicted lineups. He's not in the other. So that doesn't bode too well. Tavernier, don't think anybody's going to be playing that. Kluivert's still not in the predicted lineup. If you've gone Mbuemo or Vissa, they're there. Palmer's still in for those that are keeping him. Palace and Ketia in one of the lineups, maybe he's predicted. Okay, maybe I could see that. Eze to be dropped in one of them, Sarr to be dropped in the other. Ooh, okay, Charlie. These are some interesting picks. Liverpool, Salah, Bradley's in there if you're thinking about potentially going for him. City has got KDB in both of them. KDB in both, Ruben and Gavardio. Lewis only in one of them as well. Okay. United, Bruno's in there for people that are going for him. Isaac Murphy-Barnes. Woods back in the lineup for Forest. West Ham, Bowen. Fulkrug looked really good when he came on, so I do think that is Bowen's actual better position as well on that right-hand side. And Cunha back in for Wolves as well. But yeah, the City one is really interesting, isn't it? KDB starting both games. Wow. Big. Saka only starting one. That if that does come true, we are laughing. We are genuinely laughing. We are genuinely laughing. Apologies, mate. If you put it back in the chat, we will try and answer it again. Like I said, the chat does move a lot. And yeah, trying to answer everybody's questions is difficult. But if you do put them in again, we will try and get them in there. Want to remove Isak for Watkins. So bad for the extra fixture, but it doesn't make sense, unfortunately. Yeah, I don't think it makes sense either. Who's the best forward for this game week? Probably Marmoush, isn't it? It just is. What do you think of Mateta to Cunha? I don't hate it. I don't hate it, you know. I don't hate it. I mean, yeah, Charlie's just basing this off people in the know and what he thinks of the lineups. Like, he could get them wrong, but he's got a pretty good accuracy rate. That's why I go to him most weeks. But he might get them wrong. He might get them wrong. I have Isak and Marmoush, but I want to replace Mateta for this week. Who is the best choice? You're probably actually going to be looking at a single game week player, really. And it probably is going to be a Cunha, a Visser. I mean, you could take a gamble on Fulkrug. You really, really could. He had a good game against Liverpool. Predicted to start. But yeah, I probably would be leaning like Wood, Cunha, Visser, probably where my head would be at. Saw triple captain? Definitely not. Not somewhere I would probably go for that one. Do I sell Moreno to Saw to KDB? Midfield can then be Salah, Saka, KDB, Saw, Rodgers for a -4. Woo. I like that for a -4. I really, really like that for a -4. I think that could be good. Am I bench boosting? Yes. This is my bench boost. This is what we're doing for the bench boost for this week. And I like it. I think it's decent. Bench boost, free hit, and 2 free transfers left. Salah to KDB for the double game week, or keep Salah. Got Eze, Saka, Rodgers, Murphy in midfield. He's at Marmoush up front. I would not get rid of Salah. I don't think I would get rid of Salah. Not for me personally. And I probably would play the bench boost, looking how your team is lining up for this week. Free hit 34. 2 free transfers. Just keep building those up to attack doubles in 36 and blanks in potentially 37. Would be my advice on that one. Bowen is not the penalty taker. Sometimes is. If Paqueta's not on the pitch, he probably will be the penalty taker. Should I start Milenkovic instead of Timber? Yes. Yes, I probably would. Do keep your questions coming in. Keep your likes. Keep your subscriptions coming in as my laptop decides it's going to do an update all of a sudden. We only need 17 more people to hit that subscribe button to hit 13k. So if you are enjoying the stream, make sure you are doing that. Thank you very much for the donation, bro. Appreciate it. He says, would you do Palmer, Eze, Gabriel to Saka, KDB and Kivior? Yes. Yeah, I think I would. So roll the transfers for me then. I'd try and target some players for your bench boost if you're going to activate it this week and try and get as many doublers in, or players with decent fixtures. But yeah, if you've got a good team already and the bench boost is looking fine, then obviously just leave it and I guess enjoy it. Is the main thing. William, Burn, Murphy, Salah to Konate, Konza, Bowen, Rashford. Nah, I wouldn't be doing that. This is the thing. I think people taking out Salah this week are going to look daft. Leicester are poo. I genuinely think Salah will score more points than most double game week players. I think he'll score more than Rodgers, more than Mateta, more than Saar, more than probably Munoz. Probably more than Gvardiol, because I don't think City will keep 2 clean sheets. That's how confident I am in Salah, sorry. And if Saka misses one of the games, I still think, Salah scores more than him as well if he starts on the bench for one of those games. It's a big gamble, yes. But honestly, that's where my head is at right now. Gabriel and Palmer and Murphy replacements. Let's start off first with your Gabriel ones. You've probably got Saliba, Kivior, Konza, Gvardiol, Ruben Diaz. Palmer probably would be KDB or Saka, realistically. You could drop yourself down to a Bowen as well. And Murphy replacements, probably looking at Rodgers, Rashford, someone around that ilk. Bowen if you've got the money to stretch for it. Saw if you want to go for a double game week player. 7% chance of a Leicester clean sheet. I know, yeah, it's ridiculous. It is ridiculous. Morning, Foden, Murphy, Gabriel Palmer to KDB, Rashford, Saka for a -4. Yeah, I probably would do those moves. Stuck at 20k, want to roll the dice. I'm in a very similar position, and I've kind of gone for it a little bit this week. Would you sell Salah for KDB? I would not. Which other game week would you be good for a bench boost? Probably 36 with some doubles there. I want to sub out Rodgers for Paqueta. Don't do it. You'll regret it. Bowen, Salah over any Villa players this week, says Andy. Oof. Murphy to KDB or Rodgers. Already have Asensio. I mean, if you already got Asensio, maybe go for KDB then. Stock Cunha or Strand Larson. I mean, Strand Larson's been bagging, but Cunha's just a bonus points magnet. He's genuinely a bonus points whore. So I probably would go for Cunha. Will De Bruyne start? He is in Charlie's both of his predicted lineups. Would you do Murphy to KDB but have to sell Munoz to Konza or Nico Williams? Yes, if that doesn't require a minus, I probably would. Would you have Bowen or Mateta? I know they're in different positions, but I'm tempted to go with Bowen against Southampton. I probably would prefer to have Bowen against an out-of-form Mateta at the moment, yeah. Marmoush or KDB as cap next big. Split the chat. Saka is not mentioned too much. No, I don't think he will be. I probably would go Marmoush. I think that's probably the play. Marmoush keeps you in the loop, because if he does anything, he's plus 100% effective ownership today, right? Easy. But if he does anything and you've got him captain, it's safe. If KDB does anything, he's already a big enough differential that he will just gain you rank anyway. So that's where my head's at for that one. Ruben Diaz or a single game week player. I mean, defensively, you're probably looking at a Connor Bradley, but how long does he stay within that lineup? I don't know, so I probably would go for Ruben Diaz. There's also a potential of another double for City in 36 as well, so it does have its appeals. What do you think of Saliba and Marmoush for a -4? Don't mind that. That's fine with me. I brought in Ruben Diaz, mate. Fair enough. Fair enough. I don't mind him as an option. Do keep your questions coming in, guys. Any that you do have. Like I said, we're going to do team reviews at 9 o'clock. And obviously, if you are new to the channel as well, make sure you are hitting subscribe. We are trying to hit 13,000 subscribers by the end of today's stream. So yeah, it'd be absolutely mental if we could do that. Let's have a look what we're on right now. Fifteen people to go to hit this number. So hopefully that's the case. Hopefully so. Fingers crossed, eh? Fingers crossed. Which best captain for chasing rank? Probably Saka, KDB, Salah potentially. I know it sounds mental. Salah to chase rank, but here we are at that point in the season where he's not got a double game week. Do keep your questions coming in. We are approaching 50 likes on the stream as well, guys. That would be absolutely madness if we could hit 50 likes. Thank you very much if that is the case. Bradley, 8 Nuri, or Aaron Wan-Bissaka on the bench boost. Either Bradley or 8 Nuri for me, in my personal opinion. Apparently, Wan-Bissaka is flagged currently, so I don't think I'd take a punt on that one. Hi, is it worth taking a -4 to take out Murphy for either Bowen or Rashford for the bench boost? I've done so I probably would say yes. Would you take a -8 to bring in KDB and Trossard for Saka and Murphy? No. Tom, what are your thoughts on Saliba as a captain? I like it. It's different. I think there's probably better picks, but I don't hate it. I don't hate it. I think he will start both of them, but I probably would look more towards an attacker. Hello, George. Welcome to the chat, mate. Hope you're doing decent. Triple Arsenal defence. Yep, we're really there. We are really, really there. Rodgers for captain? Probably not. I've seen some people are worried about Diaz's minutes when Akanji's look. Diaz have started every game when he's available, apart from Brentford in game week 34. Yeah, I kind of got what you meant by Akanji back, but yeah, I agree. I think it is going to be Ruben Diaz and Gvardiol as the centre-back pairing. Akanji will slowly get drip-fed back into the side, for me personally. And then I think probably Gvardiol will go to left-back and Akanji will slot back in at centre-back that way. Any chance Aina or Foden playing? I don't think I'd probably look at either of them. I didn't see either of them in the predicted lineups from Meerkat as well, but go over and check out from him as well on Twitter. FPL Meerkat, go and check him out. And see if either of those are in the predicted lineups. But I don't believe either of them were. Konza or Nico Williams? Probably would go Konza. Would you do Rashford or Bowen? I do like Rashford as a pick. I do think he's good. But does he play both games? Or does he at least see decent minutes across both? I can't guarantee it. Bowen, though, as you can see, I've got him in my team. Big week for him this week. I think it could be a mega one, to be honest. So hopefully, fingers crossed it is going to be. But I do like Rashford. I do like Rashford. If you fancy the double game week, you fancy Marcus Rashford, go for it. If not, go for Bowen. We can do you a coin flip as well on that one. Are you game for a punty transfer, Isak to Watkins instead of Mateta? Not for me. I probably would just leave Isak. Do you think Mateta to Cunha is a good move? I never like to take players out ahead of a double game week for me personally. So that's kind of where I sit on that one. I have one free transfer. Sorry. I have one free transfer and have Burn on the bench boost. I have no free hit next week. I mean, if you've got no free hit next week, probably not worth the risk. You could always go for Connor Bradley to replace Dan Burn. That could be a potential option. Would you do a -12 this week if it meant you were getting in double game week players and your bench boost was active? Probably yes. Morning, Tom. Would you start Kirkez or Robinson in defence? That's a good question. I've not seen who either of these guys have got this week. Oh, right. Where's Fulham? Fulham with a 22% chance. Who's the other one? Kirkez. Oh, it's genuinely a coin flip, mate. I think with Palace being a bit poo at the moment, probably would maybe go Kirkez. It's probably the way I'd go on that one. Alanga to Bowen. I don't mind that as a move. Yes, I think the only player that could leave you with egg on your face is taking out Isak. But I don't mind that as the bench boost. I mean, it's not the most ideal bench boost, is it? Nico Williams, Murphy and Livramento. It's not exciting. You might be able to build a better one heading into the double in 36. Ooh, I think I probably would go either the Alanga to Bowen or KDB. I genuinely think I probably would. George, who sent his team in: Ray Martinez, Saliba, Munoz, Gvardiol, Livramento, Nico Williams, Saka, Salah, Murphy, Rodgers, Sarr, Mateta, Isak, Marmoush. Free transfers, not in the bank. Bench boost is active. Anything you think I could do to help that? How many? I mean, Livramento to Kivior potentially with the bench boost could be a decent shout. That could be the one that I probably would maybe go for out of everyone. That'll probably be about it, and then roll the rest. Take 3 post game week 35. Will Saka start? I think he'll start one of the games. I don't know about both. I think he'll definitely start one of the games though. Very worried about game week 37. I wouldn't be worried too much. If you've got that wild card in the back pocket, you can kind of prepare for it a little bit. Can't get Kivior on free Arsenal, then I'd probably just leave it then, mate. Maybe take a punt on like Connor Bradley instead of Livramento, but I don't know if you've got a free hit left for next week anyway, mate. I don't think you do you, right? It depends if you're on the free hit or not. Like, this is the thing. A lot of people are doing different strategies at this point in time. If you're on a free hit next week, yes. If you're not, then probably not, because like you said, Dan Burn has got Ipswich next game week. Hey man, I've only got rare from Arsenal so far. Do I get 2 players or 1 player in AM? Ooh, I'd probably do the 1 player in AM. Yeah, I think I'd probably go about that. What about Timber? Probably wouldn't go near him. Can't trust his minutes at the moment. Thank you for helping the stream get over 50 likes today, guys. You guys are honestly the best. If we get to 100, we'll do something special. I don't know what, but we'll do something. I've got my free hit. I'm well prepared. Wonderful then, mate. Yeah, I mean, you probably could go Bradley or just leave it. That probably wouldn't be my advice on that one. I want a bench boost and have Edison and Raya. Nice. I'm not 100% sure Edison's back, is he? I might have to check on that one. I might have to check on that one. My voice is starting to fray a little bit. It's starting to fray. I'll tell you that for free. We only need 10 people, by the way, to hit 13k subs. I'll do something fucking special for 13k subs anyway. Never mind the 100 likes. We'll do something when we hit 13k subs. It's the end of year goal. I don't think we've hit a big milestone on stream this season. So it would be nice to kind of capture this moment on camera, 13k subs. So like I said, if you are new around here, make sure you are hitting subscribing. Make sure you're hitting subscribing. Make sure you're hitting subscribe, sorry. We only need 9 people now, so let's keep going. Let's answer some more questions as well. Burn to Ruben Diaz, Murphy to Asensio. What do you think, mate? I don't think I probably would do that. Yeah, I don't think I probably would. I don't mind the Burn to Ruben Diaz bit. Murphy to Asensio, though, not 100% sure on that one. Review time will be in 10 minutes. It'll be in 10 minutes. Thoughts on Luis Diaz? He's been consistent, regular recently and playing 90 minutes. Feel like he's going under the radar. I think because he's not got a double game week, a lot of people aren't picking up on him. But I was scouting him as my Bowen replacement. Not my Bowen. When I went wildcard, it was him or Bowen. So I don't mind him as a pick, potentially, my mate. Sorry. Edison ruled out for this game. Might be back for the Villa game. Thank you, Abby, for that one. Big shout out to you. How did you get on it in your championships last week or the week before? I can't remember which one it was. But I know you had some national championships, right? Let us know how you got on that one. So to get rid of Bradley, I'd have to move Livramento and Nico Williams. I probably don't think I'd do that then, George. How many goals do you expect Palace to score? Already have Rodgers thinking about going Sarr to Bowen. I think they'll probably score maybe 3 across the double game week. The key to winning FPL is picking the most attacking goalkeeper. I disagree with that point massively. The trick to winning FPL is picking defenders that are attacking. That's more the case. That is genuinely more the case. If you find a defender that's a bit broken, like Munoz before people picked up on him, that's one of the ways that I've just picked up so many jammy points this season. And investing in early into players that just all of a sudden go on big runs, that as well is very good. Should I do KDB or Rashford for Murphy? Maybe Bowen. I have a free hit. What do you think? I like all the options you've suggested. I probably would be leaning more towards one of the double game week players. KDB has the potential chance of another double as well in 36, so I don't mind him as an option. Will KDB start both games? According to FPL Meerkat, yes. I don't think Villa will get Champions League next season. Chasing 100 points behind the other half. Thinking of betting against Salah. Am I mad? I think he could go off big. There's a 7% chance that Leicester keep a clean sheet this week. Itching to sell Salah for KDB for the rest of the season. Fair. If you do it, honestly, it could pay off massively. It could leave you with big egg on your face. It really could. It went alright. I came 6th in my first group and 5th in my second group. It was my first time at that level, so it's a good start. Hoping to do better in June. Well, let's give some fair play. Let's give some props to Abby. Honestly, fair play. Like, no one else in this chat is doing that, so fair play. Hopefully in June it gets better. I mean, 5th and 6th, they're not bad for your first attempt, so hopefully... Let's bring home the gold. Let's bring home the gold in June. I'm feeling confident. You've got the full backing of the FPL Tom channel as well. So big shout out to you as well. Yeah, some people are saying let's just go for it. They're planning on just ditching Salah, going for KDB. Hey lads, if it works out for you, fair play. Would you sell Foden for or Burn for a -4 strength in the bench boost? I'd probably be looking to sell both as well. Hey Tom, have triple captain. Is it worth me holding for the next double game week or use it on Marmoush this week? I probably would be more tempted with this week because we know the doubles. We don't quite know when the doubles, who's going to be doubling in 36. It might be 2 crap teams to be honest. But yeah, let's wait and see, I guess. Salah did work out the contract. He might just be like, nah, I don't need to turn up anymore. Not probably in contention for the Ballon d'Or either. He's probably like, yeah, leave it, lads. KDB and a 4 million defender or Moreno and Diaz. Depends if you need the bench boost and depends how it makes your team look. But on my first inclinations, I probably would be leaning more towards the second one. Team reviews will be done at 9 o'clock. They'll be done at 9 o'clock. So do keep sending your teams in. Massively appreciate everybody for that one. We need 6 people. 6 people to hit 13k subscribers. So if you are enjoying the content that you see on the channel or you are new, make sure you're hitting that subscribe button. Only 6 people, genuinely 6 people to hit 13k. Hit our end of season goal before even the final week of the season. Chef's kiss, honestly. Genuinely chef's kiss. So thank you very much. Like I said, team reviews will be done at 9 o'clock. So if you want to get your team sent over to me on Twitter, leave it under the tweet that is literally marked Team Reviews Live here. And we'll get some more done there as well. Make sure you are liking the stream as well. We've got 185 people in here, only 67 likes. Let's get some more likes in this stream. Let's try and get it to 100. And yeah, let's see if we can try and hopefully hit the big un. Hit the big un of 13k today. It would be mega if we could. And then I'll stop begging you for subs. Honestly. I'll stop begging you for subs. Right. Oh. Boom. What's kicking off in the chat? Plug your other channel too, Tom. Yeah, you can't forget the second channel as well. Like I said, we've got a big game we're going to today. I will be at the Bury game. They've got the chance to win promotion in front of a record-breaking crowd. So yeah, that's going to be a really good one for the second channel. So if you like football vlog content, make sure, like I said, you are subscribed to that channel as well. I'm sure someone will one of the moderators will put a link in as well. When's the next watch along going to be? Might potentially be soon, or it will be probably game week 38. That again will go out on the second channel for future game weeks coming up. Is having no Saka too much of a risk this game week? Would you have to take it? Would you take a hit, Foden, Saka? I probably would do Foden, Saka, or Foden to KDB, yeah. But I don't think it's too much of a risk. I don't have Saka, but I'm playing it a little bit ballsy. FPL Cortex, good morning, mate. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing pretty decent this morning. The likes have absolutely flown in, so massively appreciate everybody that has hit that like button. Shout out to you guys. Thank you for sending the link to the Discord in, Jamie. Appreciate that, bro. Eze to Sar and Livramento to Diaz to put Diaz on the bench boost. I think I'd probably leave Eze in, and I probably would do the Livramento to Diaz for the bench boost though. Thank you for putting the second channel in. Appreciate that. Like I said, go and check out the second channel. There's some mega videos on there already. Really appreciate that one. Thanks, guys. Absolute legends. Hi, Tom. Greetings from... But how do I say this country's name? Bhutan? Is that right? Bhutan? Apologies if that's correct. I've made 5 transfers for the 13k from 6. Wait, what? I've made 5 from 13k from 6. Hey? You might need to put that one in again. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, we are 2 subscribers away, by the way, from hitting that. You know what? I'm going to bring up a live subscriber count. Let's do it. Let's bring up the live subscriber count. Live subscriber count, YouTube. Oh, this is good. This is a good website. Currently says I have 0. Oh, okay. Yeah. Sure. I don't think it's updated. It's definitely not updated. Look at this. It's not updated. We're so close to that. It's not anywhere near that. Oh, dear. Oh, sorry, mate. Sorry. We need like 2 now. But thank you very much, bro. I do appreciate you hitting that subscribe button. That isn't correct. I do need to find another one. But that isn't correct. We're like 1 probably away now. Live YouTube subscriber count. Real-time subscribers. FPL Tom. Apparently it says 13k. Let's see if that is legit. It's legit! Come on! I dropped down. Wait, what? Has someone someone's unsubscribed! Oh, no! Oh, it was premature. We hit 13k and someone's gone, nah. They've hit unsubscribe. Oh, no. Oh, all of a sudden it's boosted right up. That is the numbers that is showing on here, by the way, are not correct. There we go. We're back to 13k. Thank you very much, guys, for your wonderful support on the channel. Massively appreciate everybody that has hit subscribe this season, has followed the content, has been in with the lives. Just honestly, absolute legends, all of you. Thank you very much for helping us hit this end of year goal. Honestly, this season has been wild. To say this, the start of the season, we had 5k subscribers. We've had mad growth. We've started a second channel. It's just been, honestly, a whirlwind of emotions, roller coasters, all of that. So thank you very much. That was very tense for a second there. I didn't think we were going to do it, but there we go, 13k. I don't know what the subscriber count is doing here, but it's wrong and is absolutely freaking out. But yeah, 13k. Thank you very much, guys. Like I said, end of season goal here. Boom. Let's move on to next season. Let's hope we can hit that 20k mark. That would be mental if we ever did that. So yeah, thank you very much. Massively appreciate everybody for hitting subscribe. You guys are absolute legends as always. And yeah, I'm very grateful right now for you guys. So massively appreciate every single one of you in the chat. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Right, let's get rid of these windows. We've hit 13k. Thank you very much, like I said. Let's get back to answering some of your questions. Oh, Tom's in the chat as well. Welcome, Golden Goal. Obviously, if you want to go and check out his stream as well, he's already hit his 13k for the season. But yeah, massive shout out to Tom as well, who's been on this journey with me. He's having a great season as well in terms of the views and the content for him. So yeah, go and check out him as well if you go for it. Thank you for all the kind comments as well. You guys, like I said, have been absolute legends. So thank you very much. Really appreciate all the kind comments and everything like that. Yeah, let's hope so. Let's hope so. Let's hope this this positive trend does keep going. But yeah, like I said, guys, massive shout out to you guys. You've been legends throughout the whole season. Some of the streams that we've been on this year have been absolutely wild. So yeah, great. Let's get back to answering some questions. Is Isaac to Watkins a good move for a -4? Not in my personal opinion. I'm chasing rank. Should I captain Salah? It's not even a bad shout, is it? Imagine chasing rank and captaining Salah. That's where we're at this game week. It might be a good move. I could see him doing very well. There's only a 7% chance of a clean sheet as well this game week for Leicester. So yeah, it might not be a bad one as I hit the mic. Is bringing in Saka a must, or can I get through the game week with just Palmer instead? I don't think it's necessarily a must. If he misses one of the games, then it's not looking great for him. But I probably would make that move. I probably would make that move, or KDB for Palmer, in my personal opinion. That's the way that I go on this one anyway. Now I think the next one is going to be 100 likes on today's stream as well. That would be great. That would just top the stream off, really, wouldn't it? It would just top the stream off. Eze to Bowen for a -4. I don't think I'd be taking out double game week players to bring in Eze, in my personal opinion. Some funny moments, ups, lows, and downs for the FPL Tom Clan. Yeah, there's been a lot, hasn't there? Obviously, the early season woes of 5 million, the ups of, getting just outside the top 10k. Yeah, there's been a lot. There's been a lot going on Raptors stream as well. There's been a lot. There really has. Oh, Jess makes a really, really good point. What time are we rating teams? We are rating teams right now, baby. We are rating those teams right now. The likes are absolutely caning in as well. Jeez, 96. Let's go, baby. Let's try and get that to 100. 202 of you in the chat. Let's see if we can get the likes to over 100. But yeah, like I said, thank you so much again, guys, for helping the channel hit 13k subscribers. What a day, really. What a day. I hope you've tidied your room today. Bro, the room is so clean. We did a little deep clean last night. Changed the bed in. Got some new 300 thread count sheets on. Hoovered up. Cleaned up. So yeah, we're looking good. We're looking good. Right, let's do some team reviews then for you guys. Like I said, if you want to head over to my Twitter, come to this tweet right here. This is the one where we're doing team reviews live on stream. So yeah, let's head to the bottom, see what's been sent in, and yeah, enjoy it, I guess. Right, Rob Hugo says, cheers, hoping Edison comes back soon. I do think he's going to miss out on this game, so probably going to be a transfer out, in my personal opinion. Rest of the team, it's an interesting bench boost. It is an interesting one. I don't think this is probably the week to play the bench boost. I think you might be able to get yourself in a better position heading into double game week 36 potentially. Jamie says bench boosting rolling again so that I can have free transfers after free hit 34. Feel like my team is decent. 8.9k overall. 1k ain't too bad considering I've got all the chips last week. Yeah. Not too bad. Not too shabby that, Jamie. Abby says bench boost is active and have 2 free transfers. I plan on using them to do Burn to Ruben Diaz and Sabitslide to Rashford. Okay. Not bad. Not bad. I like it. I think that could be a decent set of moves. I think that could be decent. Oh, a few more popping in the chat. Hi, mate. Planning on bench boosting this week. Should nullify the -4, right? Chasing rank. Yeah, that's probably what I would do as well. Slibio. Yes. Yeah. Definitely do that, mate. Definitely do that. Go for it. That looks like a decent bench boost as well. Adam says 1.1 million in the bank. 1 free transfer available. Ooh, okay. Right, you've got the bench boost. You've got 1.1 million in the bank. So it probably is going to be either Gabriel to Saliba, Gabriel to Kivior. You could do Gabriel to Kivior, right? Gabriel to Kivior, and then maybe Semenyo or Alanga to Rodgers for a -4. Then that means you've got a pretty decent bench boost to go into this week. That could be tempting. That could be tempting there, Adam. Hugo says thoughts on his team. Raya, Munoz, Gavardio, Saliba, Saka, Rogers, Sarr. It's a good team and not a bad bench boost. Maybe the Wan-Bissaka problem. Maybe you're going to have to potentially look at a transfer out for that one. I didn't see him in the predicted lineups from Charlie, so that's probably where you are going to have to look on that one, unfortunately. But yeah, we'll probably pick up some more of these in a little while as 2 more fly in, 3 more fly in. Let's take a look at these. I'm stuck on whether I should bench Murphy or Mateta. I'm tempted to buy Saliba this week. We get a leak Foden or KDB starts, then I could go for them or Murphy. I mean, if you got that budget, I probably would anyway. And then you could bench Mateta or Milenkovic or whatever, yeah. I mean, Mateta has been poo. He has been poo, but it is a double game week. Do remember that. Hi, this is my team for this week. Thoughts? It's a good team. I'm not 100% convinced by Asensio. Robinson's an interesting pick as well. I probably would try and get... I think I probably would try and get a Villa defender in there. Get another double game week player in there. Go on. Slam one in. Or a City one. If you've got the budget. Oh my days, they're flying in now. We didn't do Chris Wong's team. He said, thinking whether I should use Milenkovic or Livramento. Also, is it worth a -4 to transfer out a centre-back for Kivior? Yes, if you're going to play the bench boost, in my opinion. But I don't think you are. So, I probably would start... Milenkovic ahead of Livramento, in my opinion. -8 for Bruno and Bowen to Saka and Rogers. Is that too much? If you're playing the bench boost, I think you probably can get away with it. Should I get in De Bruyne instead of Sarr for the third transfer? I don't mind that, you know. I don't mind that. Yeah, go for it. Not in the bank, 4 free transfers. As you can see, I need free transfers for this week, but I want a bench boost. Aina replacement. Bradley maybe? Could be the one there, Jessica. If you're thinking about the transfers for next week, Bradley could be a decent one. Let's have a look at this one. Oh, he's deleted the tweet. Cool. We'll take a look at some more of those in a little bit. Let's have a look what's going off in the chat. Proud of you, Tom, and all the people that plug in too. You're part of the team. Yeah, you're definitely part of the team. Everybody that's like a moderator or has plugged the channel, like, yeah. Genuinely, like, fair play, guys. Because the moderators are here, like, every single stream that I do. Regardless of what time it is, you guys show up. You're absolute legends. So I appreciate you guys more than you ever know. Captain, Marmoush or Saka? I probably would go Marmoush, as you can see with the poll as well. 61% have gone for him, and we've had 500 votes on that one as well. Looking like Saka's probably going to be the second most captain player heading into this game week. But yeah, thank you again, guys, for helping the channel hit 13k subs. I really do appreciate it. Over 100 likes in the stream as well is mental. Let's just keep those likes coming in. Let's see if we can get to like 150. There's 235 of you in here. Let's keep the likes going. And yeah, we'll do something. I don't know what. If you get your suggestions in, we'll do something if we hit 150 likes, all right? What's going off in the chat? Let's have a look. Why Bowen and not Eze or another double game week player? I bought Bowen in on the wild card back in game week 30. So, yeah, he's just been in here a while. I really like him ahead of all the double game week players as well this week, to be honest, in that midfield. No worries, Jess. Anytime. I'm 600k with a bench boost, free hit, and triple captain left. Could I end in the top 250k? If you get the decisions right, definitely so. That's definitely a possibility, I think. I think you definitely could. No worries, Jamie. Like I said, you guys are absolute legends. Jamie, Jess, Andy, Shane. Honestly, all of you are legends. George. Yeah, how could I forget George, man? Bowen or Luis Diaz on the free hit. Probably would go Bowen. Who should I transfer out to get in? De Bruyne, Sarr, Eze, or Murphy? Probably either Murphy, because there's no double for him. You are, genuinely you are. I like I said, I really appreciate all you guys. 15k by the end of the season is probably a little bit wild. Yeah, I think that's probably a little bit A little bit too far, probably. Probably just that little bit too far. Maybe like we could get like 13.5. I don't know. We'd have to have like something going mental, but 13k, I appreciate it. What do you think about KDB captain? I've said this. I probably would go that Marmoush is probably going to be the better captain pick, and then KDB's already a big differential anyway, so I wouldn't worry about it too long. Munoz or Bradley on the free hit. Probably Munoz with the double game week. Foden to KDB, Saka, or Murphy to Rashford. I think you could do both for the -4 if you've got the bench boost active. Yeah. And I probably would lean more towards KDB. That's the way that I've gone. The coin also said KDB ahead of Saka as well. George is our longest channel member. He is our longest channel member. Foden and Burn to KDB and Kilman, or Bowen and Diaz. I'd probably do the KDB and Kilman one. I like that. Would you sell Foden for a -4 for KDB? Yes. Yes, I would. 14k is doable. 15k maybe not. I don't think so. I think obviously a lot of people aren't really watching FPL content right now. Not too many are anyway. There's definitely been a drop in terms of numbers. But yeah, that's kind of where we sit at that one, isn't it, really? Not as many people are watching FPL content at this moment. That's just the lay of the land, I guess, isn't it? Not as many people are watching the content at the moment, unfortunately. That's just unfortunately where we sit within the FPL landscape at the moment. KDB if you're chasing rank or if you need to push forward. Yeah. If you're miles back, have a bit of fun. Maybe chuck it on a KDB this week. TC Saka or TT Marmoush. I expect 120 minutes minimum for Saka as he's got the easier fixture. Is he 120 minutes guaranteed across both? I really don't know. I really don't know on Bukayo Saka. I genuinely don't, guys. I genuinely don't. Oh, Jessica, I didn't know you had a... I didn't know you had one. Is a wildcard bench boost good for this double game week? You can only play one. You can only activate one chip at one time. How many is enough doublers? I don't know. How many is enough? Probably 2 Arsenal, 2 City. Maybe like 7, 8. 7, 8. Oh, sweet Jessica. Send it in the Discord. We'll definitely give that a listen. What is it about, if I might ask? Like, what's the theme? Thank you very much for the donation, Eric. Not even a question, just a donation. Massive shout out to Eric. What a guy. What a guy. Love that. Thank you, Eric. Appreciate it, bro. Bench Rodgers or Isaac. I mean, you can't bench a double game week. Ooh, true crime. True crime. My girlfriend might be into that. She really likes crime. That sounds dodgy, doesn't it? My girlfriend really likes crime. No, she does like true crime podcasts and stuff like that. So yeah, maybe we'll have a listen of that together. See what you've got. See what you've got, and hopefully leave a strong review for you, Jessica. And if I hate it, I'm going to leave a horrible review. But fair play. It takes a lot of balls to start something like that. So yeah, best of luck with it. Best of luck. Would you transfer Foden out for KDB or Rodgers? Yes. Gamble on differentials for rank or play it safe to stay at the top of my mini league for money. If you're playing for money, probably just play it safe. Probably just play it safe. What are the AM predicted points? Yeah, we can get them up. I think it's this one, right? Yes, there we go. These are the AM predicted points heading into this double game week then. Arteta top, Pep second, Postecoglou in third, okay? And then Glasner sat in fourth. I think the picks are probably going to be Pep or Arteta for this game week. Obviously, if you've got Glasner, you could stick with him. There is that chance of table bonus, but at the moment, yeah, they are They are a little bit dodgy. They are a little bit dodgy, aren't they? By the way, we've got over 270 people now in the stream. We're at 128 likes. Let's get this stream to 150. Let's get this stream to 150. We've definitely got that in the locker. If you haven't already, hit that like button. It does push it out to more people as well. But yeah. Start Murphy or Semeno. Probably would go Jacob Murphy, the form that he's in right now. Bowen or Diaz for the next 3. I like Bowen. I really, really do like Bowen. Ooh, Barnes is in form at the moment as well, but I probably would switch him for Rodgers, yeah. Yeah, it is weird the amount of women that do like crime. It is one of those things that, yeah. It's a morbid topic, isn't it? It is a morbid topic. Yeah, it is a little bit morbid. I don't know. I don't know. It's never like appealed to me, but each to their own, I guess. Everybody's got whatever they enjoy. I guess so. I guess so. I'm 1, 5, 6, 7 overall. Should I bench boost with Flecken, Isaac, Murphy, and Byrne on the bench and captain Saka? It's not a great bench boost, really. He probably needs a few more doublers in there, doesn't it? What do you think about Rice? Probably not a player I would look to go to for this week, in my opinion. Saka or Martinelli or Trossard? I probably would prefer Saka out of both of those guys. That's great, that, Abby. That is genuinely great. I can't believe James Maddison did that. That is hilarious. What a joker James Maddison is. Burn to Vandenberg, Bruno to KDB, and Murphy to Rodgers for a -8. Ooh. Yeah, I think if you've got the bench boost active, Eric, it could be a decent move. Could be a decent move to play that one. The first ever FPL Tom meet. I do want to. This is the thing, right? I do want to go to like the like social events that like the FPL meets and stuff like that, and they always do that big event at the start of the year, don't they? Like the I forgot what it's called, but they always have it. But the problem is that's like usually one of the most successful streams I do in the year is that first one of the season. So why like that's the problem. Like they should have that on the Saturday rather on the Friday, in my personal opinion. But yeah, we'll like this is the thing. I want to go to an FPL meets. I genuinely do. I do want to go to an FPL meets and stuff like that. But there's none really ever up north, and I'm not travelling to London, unfortunately, for an FPL meets. If I'm there, I'll do it. I probably should do something like that, right? Where I time going to London to watch a game, and at the same time there's an FPL meets on. But hey ho, maybe we start a northern one, and maybe we do something like that. I don't know if that's something you guys would be interested in and like coming to up north, like a Manchester. I'd definitely be game for that. But yeah, we'll take a look, see what people are saying. Oh dear. Best 4.2 million defender. I'm thinking Cresswell with Southampton. Yeah, his minutes have been decent. Definitely. I think that could be a great move, Steve. I think that could be a great move, to be honest. 140 likes on today's stream. We're close. We're close to 150. We are very, very close to 150. So, yeah, keep those likes rolling in, guys. Massively appreciate that. Even I would venture up north for that. Yeah, I don't know where you guys are from either. Like, I have a rough idea. I know a lot of you are quite southernly based. We've got a lot in Australia. So maybe Manchester isn't the place to do a meetup, is it? I don't know. We'll have a think about it. But yeah, definitely how far is north? Is North G? We're going to get the old north-south debate going off here. Hugo, thank you very much for the donation, mate. Massively appreciate that one. A £5 is genuinely too much, mate. Genuinely, you don't have to donate that. But thank you very much for the donation, bro. Massively appreciate that one. He says, get yourself a pie at the game today, mate. Love the triple Arsenal defence. Might go without sacking myself. Between Bowen and Mbeumo now. Good luck. Good luck to you as well. And massive shout out to Hugo. Let's give Hugo some props in the chat for that one. You know what, bro? We'll give you a special heads or tails for that one. Bowen is going to be heads. Tails is going to be Mbeumo, okay? It's tails. There you go, tails. There you go. But yeah, massive shout out to Hugo for the donation. Let's give him some props in the chat for that one. Thank you very much, bro. Massively appreciate it. Let me know if you've got any other questions, Hugo. You can ask whatever you want, mate. You don't have to donate either. Stevenage and Peterborough. Right. Yeah, I get you. I get you. My auntie lives in Stevenage. So there you go. Mbeumo it is. Let's go, Hugo. Let's go, mate. Again, massive thank you for the donation, mate. Really, really appreciate that one. We are ridiculously close to 150 likes, by the way, on the stream. 2 to go. 2 to go. Let's see if we can do that. I haven't had any suggestions on what we should do for 150 likes. I haven't had any suggestions. So, you know, guys, we're open to them. We're open to them. Saka to KDB for a hit. Ooh. Good question. I don't think I'd do that. I love Bowen as well, mate. I genuinely love Bowen. If you want to get Bowen, that is fine. Genuinely, that is fine. 150 likes. There we go, guys. Thank you very much. Massively appreciate that as well. 150 likes on the stream. 13k. What a stream this is shaping up to be. Massively appreciate everybody in today's stream. You guys are absolute legends as always. Yeah, I've got it. You guys are just brilliant. A little spam does help the algorithm. Makes me rest my voice. The only reason my voice is quite bad today is I've been to 2 football games already in the past 2 days. We went Bradford County, which is available to watch on the second channel, by the way. So if you want to go and check that out, feel free to. Then, of course, we went a Mansfield game yesterday. And, yeah, there was limbs. We were 3-1 down to Rotherham. Needed, really, to pick up as many points as possible with the relegation looming. And then we brought it back to 3-3. So, as you can imagine, my voice a little bit on the croakier side today. But that's fine. That is fine. Why do you bench Rodgers and play Bowen? As you can see, mate, we've got the bench boost active. So, yeah, there we go. We've got the bench boost active. There we go. And the reason that I've actually benched Rodgers is I saw a really, really funny tweet from FPL Mate, right? And it basically went like this, right? The reason that I've benched him is because Rodgers always scores points on people's bench. So, that's the reason I've gone for it. Is because Rodgers always scores points on people's bench, right? So, we might as well just put him on the bench and hope for the best. That's the logic. That's literally the logic. I saw it on an FPL Mate tweet, and it's kind of why I've done it. If Savinho doesn't start and KDB does, I'm on a -8. Well, you're not going to really know, are you? Ahead of the deadline. You're going to have to make that move. I don't do team ratings by ID. I do them on Twitter. If you want to send them me on Twitter, we'll do some more of those as well. What is my day job? I work in sports broadcasting. That is my job. I work within sports broadcasting, and I basically plan linear channels for a sports broadcaster. That is my day job. It's a very cool day job to have, and I'm very blessed and grateful for it. But yeah, that's what I do as a day job. As YouTube, like, I would love to do this full time, but obviously it doesn't bring in enough money to pay the bills, really, does it? But yeah, that's what I do for a day job. This is kind of the side and hobby projects that keep me going, and like what I want to do more full time, but obviously we need enough people to hit subscribe and obviously be watching the videos for that to be the case, really. So if you're new around here, make sure you hit subscribe and like, I guess. Bradley or Munoz on the free hit? I probably would still go Munoz. Is it worth to do Livramento to Bradley? I have 1 free transfer. If you... Yes. Yeah, go for it. Would you play Isaac and Murphy over Saar and Savinho? I probably wouldn't play them over Saar, but Savinho, yes. Start Bruno or Mbuemo? I probably would go Bruno. Yeah, I probably would go that way around on that one. If you make the right assumptions, and I feel okay, boom, 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 boom. And if you make the right assumptions, and it feels okay. Oh, I love that song. I don't know why it's all of a sudden just plonked into my head, by the way. But it's an absolute tune. Absolute tune. Reason why I don't have Saka in my team. Very good point, mate. Very good point. Why don't I have Saka in my team? I just fancy going for KDB. I wasn't 100% convinced Saka starts both of the games in the double game week. If City get back-to-back double game weeks, I think it could be huge. And I think Pep is going to just play KDB more. I genuinely do. So yeah, that's kind of where my head's at with that one. Coming from stateside, exhausted, really appreciate your energy. Got a breakfast sarnie to suggest. Oh, I mean, bacon, some bacon and sausage, bit of Tommy K on that, and you're giggling, aren't you? That's always a good way to start the day, really, isn't it? Bit of bacon, bit of Tommy K, bit of sausage. You're eating good. You're eating good then, aren't you? And yeah, I hope you appreciate my energy. I'm honestly, you don't understand how tired I am today. The video on the second channel, I think I got to bed about 2:30 once I'd finished editing and doing all the thumbnail and stuff. And then after that, I was up quite early to go to the gym yesterday and obviously watch football. Long day yesterday. A big day today as well. Like I said, we've got the Bury game to go to in a little bit. So yeah, lots going off in my life at the moment. But I love it. I wouldn't change it for the world. I genuinely would not change it for the world. I like to be busy. Yeah, and doing these streams is great as well. It does make you work. It does. Honestly, you can get double game weeks that are like that where sometimes it doesn't quite work out. Convince me to captain Marmoush instead of Saka, please. If you're in a good rank position, he's probably going to have higher effective ownership, meaning that he'll probably be plus 100% effective ownership. So if you don't captain him, you're not going to gain any rank. There you go. Was that good enough reason? Yeah, people usually do have editors, but unfortunately we're not there yet. So I am the editor, unfortunately. I'm the editor, the producer, the presenter. I'm everything rolled into one. But we're doing good. Just found this channel. Top advice. Cheers from Canada. Thank you very much. Appreciate that, bro. Thank you very much. Do keep your questions coming in. You know what? Let's be brazen. Let's see if we can get the stream to 200 likes. I think we've only maybe had like a handful of streams that have ever got to 200 likes. So let's see if that's definitely possible today, right? 167 right now. There's 277 you in the chat. Let's just go for it. Hit that like button. Let's get this baby to 200 likes. Easy. Easy. Is it worth doing Livramento to Bradley or Wan-Bissaka? Not in my personal opinion, no. I don't think so. On a wild card, planning 34 free hit and bench boost 36. And especially to prepare for bench boost, really appreciate it. It's kind of hard to prepare for the bench boost for that week because obviously we don't know who the doublers are going to be. But I think City would be a wise investment because you get the City players for this week, then you get the City players again for, even if they don't double, they'll have Southampton. So it's still a pretty good fixture for the bench boost anyway. Literally, Jamie, I am the whole squad, mate. I'm absolutely everything within it. 15 points behind in the mini-league leader for 500 quid. He's got the exact same team as me, except he has Saka and I've got Palmer. He's about to get the shock of his life. Let's go, Hugo. Maybe that Mbeumo, if you went for Mbeumo, hat-trick as well. That'll help out. That'll help out. If you still have a TC, is this week a viable week to use it? Definitely so, yes. 100%. Wildcard 35, no free hit. Wildcard 35, no free hit. Best defender to buy for this game week who doesn't blank in 34. Will Bradley start? I think Bradley will probably start both 34 and 33, with Trent still just kind of getting his feet back within the side. So yeah, I think he will. Mateta to Cunha this week as I don't have a free hit next week. Yeah, I don't mind that. Isak or Mateta or Wood free hit? Probably Isak. Probably Isak. Savinho to KDB, but will require a 4.3 million defender for bench boost 33. Aaron Cresswell is at 4.2 and is playing decent minutes for West Ham, so he could be a good shout. What about Livra to Bradley in a bench boost? Would you change anything? Probably not. I don't think I would. Yeah, it would. It would definitely help out. It would definitely help out. No worries, guys. Thank you very much for today's stream. You guys have been absolute legends as always. Do keep the likes coming in. Obviously, today we did hit the big milestone of 13k subscribers, which was our aim by the end of the season. We've done that. We've smashed that out of the park. So thank you very much for that one. Now let's try and get this stream to 200 likes. Make it a real memorable one for me. That would be absolutely class if we could do that. Do you think we will get the AM chip next season? I don't think we will. I've seen a lot of the big content creators moan about it, and obviously they've got a lot of influence at FPL Towers. They obviously sway a large proportion of the active game as well, and I think they'll request it not to be in the game. They'll obviously know somebody at FPL Towers. They just will. So yeah, that's how I sit on that one. I probably would prefer to have just Jacob Murphy ahead of Martinelli. I don't get the hype behind Martinelli. I just don't see him getting the attacking returns, to be honest. Moreno, KDB. KDB. Is Diaz worth a punt on 34 free hit? Doesn't have a fixture. Who's the best defender for a 1 week punt? Kivior, maybe? Should I sell Burn for a -4 on a bench boost, eyeing up a Forest or thingy defender? I mean, it probably would have to be a double game week defender to make that -4 worth it, in my opinion. I don't think a single game week defender would be worth it. Will you shave your mustache? I will not shave my mustache. My girlfriend kind of likes my mustache too much, so we're not going to shave that. And I've got to film a video later. So I can't really shave the mustache. We're only 5 likes away from 200, by the way, guys. So do keep smashing that like button. Because if we hit 200, this is going to be a legendary stream. 13k, 200 likes. Unreal. Unreal support. Thank you very much. Not even for the content. I don't want to get absolutely battered by her. I don't want to have to explain to her why I shaved my mustache, because number one, she'll call me an idiot. She'll be like, why have you listened to your stream? Why have you listened to it? Oh, it definitely is a very swingy chip. We saw that in prime example. Last game week was like a 23-point swing between Howe and Glasner. Massive swing. Have you ever hit 200 likes before? Yes. It was a few streams ago. There we go. 200 likes. Boom. Come on, baby. 200 likes on a stream, by the way. Mental. Genuinely mental. Thank you very much, guys. Coin flip to shave or keep the mustache. Hey, the coin is only used for FPL terms. We can't be using it for mustache shaving. Thank you very much for over 200 likes on today's stream, guys. Massively appreciate that. What legends. Was it Mark Suthers who got the job in FPL next season? Not sure what his opinion was on the Ass Man. I didn't know that. But yeah, that would be interesting. It'd be cool to work for FPL, wouldn't it? It would be cool to work for them. Should I bench boost Areola, Isak, Burn, and Konza? It's not a great bench boost, is it? It's not a great bench boost. But there's a doubler in there of Konza, so yeah, go on. Bench boost with it. Bench boost with it. You want a song? Alright, well, where's my headphones? We'll do Andy Williams. I have sung this song before on stream. You're Just Too Good to Be True, right? You know the one where it's like, you're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. Right, let me get my headphones and we'll do it. Right, we'll do it for 200 likes. And if this stream doesn't get to 250 because I'm singing, then something is massively wrong. Alright? Something is massively wrong. Let me grab my headphones so I can hear the song, hear the lyrics, and we'll do it. Alright. Keep those likes flying in. They've got to keep coming in for this, alright? They've got to keep coming in, and this stream has to get 250 likes. Easy, come on. Right. We've got the headphones. We've got the headphones. Oh, he had to stop YouTube for it. Ugh. All right. Let's get the song on. Okay, let's get the song on. Give me a second. Over 300 people in here, by the way. For me singing a song, over 300 people in here. Brilliant. People don't come here for FPL advice anymore, do they? Andy Williams. I put Assy Williams. That's not who we want. We want Andy. Andy Williams. Can't take my eyes off of you. And we're going to belt this out, alright? We're going to belt this out. Just for you guys, alright? Some Andy Williams. Just too good to be true. We'll do the chorus. We'll do the chorus. I don't want to do anything else. We'll just do the chorus, okay? But thank you very much, guys, for 13k subscribers. Thank you for helping the stream get over 200 likes. Hopefully, we get to 250 likes. Andy's a great name. Andy is a great name. And this season has just been class. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is just for you guys. Alright? Alright? I mean, people are dropping like flies, but I don't care. We keep rolling. The FPL advice will be back once we've done this sing-song, okay? Alright? And if you feel what I feel... I need the lyrics. Let me know that it's real. Where's the lyrics? You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. I love you, baby, and if it's quite alright, I need you, baby, to look a lonely night. I love you, baby. Trust in me when I say, oh, pretty baby, don't bring me down the way, oh, pretty baby. On the way, I'll let me love you, baby. Yes, I love you. Thank you, boys. Woo! Come on. Woo. 13k. We'll take a bit of that. We'll take a little bit of that. do 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 do. I love you, baby, and if it's quite alright, I need you, baby. What a tune! What a tune! When I say, oh pretty baby, don't bring me down, I'll say a little baby. Right, thank you very much guys for 13k subscribers, absolute legends as always. Whew. Right, let's get back to the serious stuff. Let's get back to answering some of your questions. Everyone who's just joined is just going to be like, what is this guy smoking? He must have some strong stuff in his locker. By the way, this stream has got to get to 250 likes now. It just has, hasn't it? If it doesn't get to 250 likes now, there's something clearly wrong, isn't there? Oh dear. Right, let's answer that one. Yeah, what a season. Genuinely, what a season it's been. Apologies that I wasn't answering questions and was singing like an idiot. But let's get back to answering some of your guys' questions as always. That's the main reason we're on this stream, isn't it, really? We're here for you guys. Whew. Bowen and Konza or Rashford and Kilman? I would go Bowen and Konza for me, personally. Hi, do you think that in FPL there will ever be scoring points for players who give 2 assists per goal? I don't think so. I don't think they're probably not going to change the basic scoring mechanics of the game. For me personally, I just don't think that's going to be the way that they'll ever do it. I just can't see them doing that one. You can only pick one striker. Who's the striker that I can pick, by the way? Bowen Salah beats the doubles this game week. I genuinely think Salah could have a strong shout to go and bring it. Who cares about FPL when you can watch Tom sing? That is... Yeah, I hope someone has clipped that on the stream. I hope someone's clipped that. I imagine someone will have done somewhere. And it will be available for you guys. Probably will end up in the Discord at some point. Team reviews, we'll do team reviews whenever we want. If you want to get them sent in, we'll do them. Thoughts on Tielemans for Murphy? Tielemans has been really good, you know. He genuinely has been going under the radar. He has been really good. I probably would be more tempted with Rodgers, though, in my personal opinion. Murphy or Mateta? I probably would go Murphy. Oh, thank you, mate. Thank you for subscribing. I hope you did enjoy the little dance and sing song that we do. We do those quite often, really, to be honest. If you say TC, I'll do it this week. Do it. Yeah, I guess ball recoveries wouldn't be a bad one. It would make some players actually useful in the game. I can't decide on my captain. I want to chase rank, Saka or Marmoush. I'd probably go Saka on that one. I'm going to flip a coin on Bowen or Rashford. Bowen feels safe. Rashford is fun. We can do that for you. Don't you worry. Tails is going to be Bowen. Heads is going to be... Who's the other pick you had? Who's the other pick? Tails is going to be Bowen. Rashford is going to be heads, all right? Heads. There you go. What do you think about doing a -4 or -8 for double game week players, KDB and Rodgers? Don't mind it if you've got the bench boost active. Yeah, I think it'll definitely help to combat that one. Hey, Tom, what are your top 3 Foden replacements? KDB, Saka, and then probably like a Rodgers or Bowen. Someone like that. You mentioned FPL Towers. What is it? Oh, it's what just everybody refers the like... What's it called? Everyone refers to the people that run the game as FPL Towers. That's just what people refer them to as. 8 Nuri, Milenkovic, Mikolenko start 1. Probably 8 Nuri for me. We can do a coin flip captain on that one. Marmoush or KDB captain. Marmoush heads, KDB tails. And it's tails. There you go. Whoa, please do not spam, bro. Come on, don't spam. We don't need spam. -4 works if you're going to go cap that player. Yep. Pick 2, Saka, KDB, Rodgers. Saka and KDB, if you could get both of them, that'd be great. Hey, Tom, just sent my team. Cool, we'll go and have a look at some teams that have been sent over. Let's have a look. Sorry for the late one. Free hit 33 could look completely different before the deadline. But what do you think? I like it. I think it's really good. I genuinely think that's a class little team that you put out there. Yeah, I like that one. FPL Tom playing bench boost in 33 with 1 free transfer. Thinking a -4. Burn and Barnes out. Rashford and Bradley in. Yeah, I like that. I like that. It took me a second to realise what I was actually saying yes to. This is for me. This one is for my brother. Which one is best? He's playing a bench boost. I like this one probably the best. Number 1. What do you think of this team? It's not a bad team. It's not a bad team. Missing, a few more doublers. But it's not a bad team. Not a bad team. Definitely not bench boost worthy, though. De Bruyne or Watkins? Probably would go De Bruyne. I don't mind those moves. I don't mind those moves. Thanks, Tom. I have Rodgers have the most of the season. Tielemans for Murphy will leave me with Salah, Milenkovic, Pope, Isak. That don't double. Bench boost load in. Nice. Nice team, that, though. Oh, I love fish and chips, so I'd probably go Mateta. I'd probably go Mateta. Did I miss it? Oh, sorry, bro. Let me have a look. Let me have a look. Did I miss it? I think I've done them all right. Unless it was this one I missed. Hi, Tom. Which team is better for free transfers used? First one. I'm going to go first one on that one. Hey, Tom. Who do you think is the better long-term pick? Bradley and Konate? I probably would go Konate. I think with Trent maybe being back. Some rumours yesterday circulating that he is signing a new deal as well. He could be the one. Do keep the likes coming in, guys. Like I said, we are trying to hit 250 likes on today's stream. It would be absolutely mental if we hit 250 likes on today's stream. Genuinely mental. And I'd be very, very grateful for everybody if we got that milestone ticked off as well. I don't think we've ever had a 250 stream. So that'd be great. 13k done. 250 likes, though. That would be great. Be baby. How long am I on for? I haven't really decided. Like I was planning on going to sleep for a little bit before I went to this game, but I might just get like a coffee or something just to spruce me up a little bit for the rest of the day and give me the energy to film and stuff. But I'm feeling pretty good. I genuinely am feeling pretty good. So we might just keep going for a little bit longer. Foden to Bowen and Glasner to Arteta. Yeah, go for it. Happy Easter to everybody as well that is celebrating it. Hope you got lots of Easter eggs and stuff like that. I got some good ones this year. So shout out to Jan and my dad for sorting those ones out. I'm sure he'll probably be watching at some point. Gabriel to Saliba or Gvardiol or even Timber. Gabriel to Saliba or Gvardiol. I don't think I'd go near Timber with him being a little bit of a doubt. Gabriel to Kivior, Livramento to Ruben Diaz to Martinez, Murphy to Rashford, -4. Yeah, I probably would do that. Benching Isak for Bowen, good. Risky, very risky. Fabianski to Areola, so I have 4 players playing on the bench boost for a -4. Yeah, probably would. Hey Tom, Livramento to Rico Lewis. I'm on a bench boost. I don't think I'd go near Rico Lewis. Kudu's being a differential. I probably would, if I'm going to go for any West Ham player, it probably is going to be Bowen out of everyone. Would you start Murphy or Isak? Murphy's form is very, very tempting. It is very, very tempting. But I still probably would go Isak just for the damage that he could do with his rank. I think more people will have sold off Murphy this week than other players. That's just my opinion on it anyway. My little tidbit on it. We might actually, genuinely, on today's stream, potentially make it to 13.1. We only need, I think that's 39 more people to hit subscribe, and we genuinely might make it to 13.1 on today's stream, which would be pretty insane, to be honest, going. So if you're new around here, make sure you are hitting subscribe. That would be mental, genuinely mental. Like I said, the big aim is though that 250 likes. If you haven't already, make sure you are hitting the like button. It does push it out to more people. Let's see if we can get this stream to 250 likes. There's 281 of you in the chat. Let's try and hit that 250 like barrier. We got this. Hold on to Foden or Palmer. Probably more Palmer. I'd sell Foden. Yeah. I'm benching Henderson and Mateta for Sells and Isak, and I'm not convinced. Oof. I mean, if you're not convinced, then don't go for it. Is my answer on that one. Go whatever your gut's telling you to do. KDB or Bowen, both would be for a -4. Probably more KDB then with the double to cover it off. I think I probably would wait then if you've already got Visser and he's got Ipswich in 36. I probably would just wait. That'd be my kind of way on it. I think I'd probably go with that one. I think you could just bring in Pep. It saves you taking that minus. Like there, he's still second for the for predicted points amongst FPL managers. I get the point. It does feel a little bit knee-jerky around KDB. I get that. But at the same time, he just rolled back the years a little bit. Looked really good against Palace. And I do just think with it being his final season, they're probably just going to play him until he falls apart, really. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at with old KDB. I think he might just play till he literally falls apart. Can you flip the holy coin, Murphy or Isak to start? Yes. Tails is going to be Isak. Heads is going to be Murphy, okay? Tails. There you go. There you go. I probably wouldn't even look at another City midfielder outside of KDB, really. I don't trust any of their minutes. I really, really don't. There's not one I'd be like, yes, guaranteed minutes, 100%. I don't see any of those. Not in my personal opinion, anyway. Should I keep Asensio or sell Williams for Kivior or sell Asensio for Savinho because I have Rodgers? I don't think I'd do the Asensio one. Probably be more tempted to do with the Kivior one. Hi Tom, should I go for Ruben / Moreno or Konza / Trossard? Ruben / Moreno probably would be the way. Probably would go Williams. I don't really see too much between the two of them, so yeah, probably go Williams for the cheaper price. It does keep landing on tails. I'm not rigging it, by the way. It just does happen to keep landing on tails. I can't help that one. Unfortunately, I can't help that one. Yeah, KDB will want to go out on a high, and I think he'll say to Pep, just play me till I'm dead. Because he knows as well, like, he's going to the MLS. Big whoop. You know what I mean? He's just going to be cashing in paychecks. So, yeah. That's probably the way that I'd sit on this one. Big whoop. Kind of like, it'll be right. Tom, should I captain Mateta? Tails says yes. I don't think I would captain Mateta. Don't go for it. Don't go for it, Jess. Yeah, I'd be tempted with the Bowen transfer for Savinho. I don't mind that. I don't mind that. Do not mind that. What is my target for the end of the season? Good question. What is my target for the end of the season? I would probably say my target for the end of the season is to try and break into the top 10k. It would be absolutely class if we could do it. So yeah, that probably would be where my head would be at with that one. Try and break into that top 10k and kind of just go from there, really. Top 5k, surely. I think we'd need some big stuff to go our way, hopefully. But top 10k, I'd be very, very happy with. I think that would suit me down to the ground, to be honest. We have it over 250 likes. Thank you very much, guys. Massively appreciate it. Honestly, genuinely, just, yeah. I'm pretty dead right now, and hitting 250 likes. Banker, really. We've been going for live for 2 hours. It's been a great stream. And I think we're going to probably round it off there, to be honest. Like I said, I've been live for like 2 hours. It's been a great stream. We've hit over 250 likes. We've hit our 13k subscribers that we wanted to hit. Obviously, I'm going to need a little bit of a snooze. A little bit of a snooze, and there'll be a video out on the second channel. There'll probably be one out later on the main channel as well, the FPL channel. But yeah, we're going to go leave it there. Head over to Golden Goal stream. Help him go and get 250 likes as well on his stream. Help him go and achieve whatever goal he's trying to achieve as well. Like I said, head over to Tom's stream. I'm going to give my voice a little bit of a break. Hopefully it tries and recovers a little bit. Get myself ready for a great afternoon, hopefully, of football and entertainment. And like I said, best of luck to everybody this game week. Hopefully it works out all well for you as well. And yeah, thank you very much for a very, very successful stream. See you soon.